how to do it, go on the mirror, and then you can see it the correct way. And you'll be able to read it.
I think what was it? Did it say red rum, and then when you read it backwards, it say murder?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know it was like, I thought it was like a chrome CD that had like some faces that like kind of went around the fucking thing. But like
no, I think that's the Art of War, no?
No, the Art of War is black, and then it has like the blades or like swords going around.
Right. Oh, okay.
Which there's a song on that album that I fucking hell like and shit. But you know.
No, but this was not the CD, actual CD. It was the the paper from
it.
That's you so unravel it and it would be able to. And I didn't realize it either until I got older. It was like, oh wow, that's some wild shit. That's some like, you know, they put the you look in the mirror, you know.
right. And on some age shit, right? Like a lot of these fools now, they just go to YouTube and they just go play the song. They don't even know what an album cover is. Like, for example, this is the album cover, okay? The album cover. And then it used to come with a little book inside, and used to fucking, and that's what the homie's talking about. Right? Like the book inside used to have all the words were backwards, huh?
Well, it had like an area that had something and it was backwards. Just that. The other side.
Everything was normal, but that particularly when you're talking about where you had to put it in the mirror, and you're like,
and I remember doing that, bro. I remember like the homegirl like, do it, read it, and I was like, all right. And I went in the fucking mirror, and I was possessing myself and shit, getting all correct.
Yeah, you were doing a little seance and shit.
Yeah,
don't be doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think about that? Like, cause that fool, I mean, Bizzy Boy, he's a little out of it, and Crazy Bone, all them fools are kind of a little out of it too. And what do you think about that whole like considering them like devil worshippers? Do you think they were worshiping the devil or doing something to sell their souls? Like, you think that they've heard that, oh, you gotta sell your soul in order to get mainstream, and they took it literal and they were like, let's try to actually figure it out. You know what I mean? Do you think that some shit, or
I mean,
or you think it was the fucking like the managers and the
like
the
again,
record label?
Right. I mean, it was a different time back then. So they weren't too far off from Eazy-E, right? You know what I mean? NWA, all this shit, like, and a lot of those raps back then were like something like totally different. So when you were joining the rap game, and you weren't like Sugar Hill Gang, and you know what I mean? You were more on this like, not East Coast, like West Coast, like all West Coast shit. I know they're from Cleveland, but I'm just saying like they gravitated to the West Coast, right, sure. like trying to rap in that style. But like it just had to be different, because if not, you just sounded like next one. You couldn't really get out there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think Bizzy was. That fool's loony to this day. Look, he just fucking. I didn't even see it, but he tripped out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what were you doing, homie?
And the whole shit with like the fucking Migos too. Remember that fool pulled out his muskie and it was just bugging out, dog.
Bro, like, have you ever seen an interview with Bizzy?
Yeah, no, I've seen a few, and he has like a little kind of, not a podcast, it's like a food, I don't know what it is, but he kind of is on there and he talks about it. But yeah, you can see he's like,
he ain't got no podcast like us, homie. He ain't got no 2Cents podcast. He's a toy.
Yeah, but he does that. You can see he's wow. He's like out of it, bro. He doesn't like, he doesn't really like have like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can kind of tell that his sense is not all there in a way.
He's a sandwich short of a picnic.
But to be fair, dog, he did, like, if you know his story, he did go through some wild shit too. That will kind of make him that way and make him lean towards drugs, like not drugs, but having to take, prescription. You take fucking cocaine.
Was his sister kidnapped, or was
him and his sister were
kidnapped when they were young, right?
Yeah.
And then they found them or whatever later on. But it was the dad that took them, though, right? Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think it was. Sure. I think the dad took them, but like held them hostage and like. But it wasn't just like, oh, the dad took them. Right? I completely.
It was like a big deal. Yeah.
It was a big deal because they found them years later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we'll talk about that later.
No, yeah, I know, something like that. So it's like that shit'll fuck you up, especially a kid. And I'm sure he says that he was molested. I don't know if that was the case of when he got kidnapped is when he got molested or whatever. But those are the type of shit, like I said, those are the type of shit that when you get molested, what is the doctor gonna do? Oh, here, take these pills. All right, you take these pills. Hey, these pills are getting expensive. I need to get whatever's cheaper next. So you relapse into some other drugs.
And you need to. And now you become codependent to this fucking drug, and you were just a little baby boy,
right? And
then now you're growing up, and you're still looking for that type of fix, and so.
And you got no figures that you got no discipline. Like you're the fools that are like kind of being your dad or your homies, and then you got all this money, so you're just like, I ain't fucking listen to these fools, I do whatever I want.
Right.
So your brain is not really, you don't get checked, you know what I mean? I feel like people need to get checked at certain points of their lives, so that's what kind of like did to give you that discipline, you know?
Right, and the homies at that time were like, come on, let's go do this.
Yeah.
Versus like what a big homie should do and,
Yeah.
and be telling them like, damn, I mean.
Because they were all young, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they fucking, those shows hit it off, man. They fucking, so they got songs with Tupac and Biggie. I think
And
they're
Eazy.
like, and Eazy, you know what I mean?
And
So-
Big Pun.
and they do have a song with
Yeah.
so it's crazy because they do have all these songs
Right.
with all the fucking heavy hitters. Bam, bam, bam. So, I mean, I went to Cleveland late last evening. yeah, that's his
I remember I
time.
used to break dance to that shit, dog.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to break, pop lock, we'll say pop lock, and then I would do the little shotgun, you know?
Yeah.
You guys
Oh, he's like, because the whole of the song and shit is
Yeah.
very good. Yeah.
That shit's, what do you think? So, alright, so, what song's better? The one with Tupac or the one with Biggie? Notorious Thugs or Thug Love?
Right? I mean, that's the question,
Oh,
right?
this ain't the quick questions, not my bad, dog. Wrong
Right. No. But listen, this will be on there. Y'all can all respond to this shit. Yeah. The Bone song with Biggie or the Bone song with Tupac?
Yeah, drop y'all 2 cents. Drop in the
Yeah.
comments, whatever. Let us
Drop
know
in
what you
your
think.
2 cents,
Tupac
let's-
and Biggie? I mean, Tupac and Bone or Biggie and Bone?
Damn. What do you think, dog? No, you asked me or no, what do you think, dog? You thought of it. Let me tell me what you think.
I'm dangerous now. I think Thug
Too
Love,
many can
bro.
hang with us. Straight up, we don't hang with
Thug,
us.
I'm gonna say Thug Love. I'll probably be punished for hard living, bro.
Okay,
like, shit.
okay, so with that being said, right, I feel like Pac's verse was way tighter.
Than Biggie's?
No, I'm not going in that conversation.
Okay.
I'm saying I think Pac's verse was